Hola clase, bienvenidos a la sección de this and that versus these and those. Um, the easiest way to remember this is, well, it's just another form of demonstrative adjective, which is, for example, um, when we use the apple, an apple, well, now we're learning how to say this apple, or these apples, or that apple, or those apples, or this t-shirt, or that t-shirt, or this dress, or this class, or that video, or those cars, or these are just, they take the place of the and some, and they are just more descriptive. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Um, so we have feminine, masculine, singular, and plural, just like we had for the. For example, el, la, los, and las, remember? Well, now we have feminine, masculine, singular, and plural for this and these. So the ones that you can see are not, sorry, not see, but touch. The ones that are right next to you that are aquí, within touching distance. Um, this and these, that's the ones we're talking about. This and these, they have T's in them. This and these have T's. Uh, so if you look at the example, esto, este, esta, estos, or estas, they all have T's in them. And so this and these have T's. That and those don't. So if it has a T in it, if you can touch it, touch starts with T. You can touch it. This is this. So, for example, this computer or this lesson, this class, would be esta computadora, esta clase, estos libros, so these books or those things. Sorry, these things. Now, if you go a little further away, something you can point to, but you can't exactly touch it, it's a little further away than something that's here, it's over there, um, then they don't have a T anymore. It's spelled the exact same way, just minus the T. So it's ese, esa, estos, and esa. Little note here, esta is spelled exactly the same as está from the verb estar, if you remember, except for the fact that the verb estar has an accent mark on it and the esta does not. This is why the verb estar has to have an accent mark on it, because otherwise you might get confused with this, the word this. Alright, same thing happens with esta. In the verb estar, you have an accent on the A, and it makes it estas as opposed to estas. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but there is one there, just trust me on that. Alright, so we have this, and then we have that. We have this thing here, and that thing just a little further over there. Now, there's a third version, is that thing way over there. So usually you can't even see it. It's usually something you're describing that's like way beyond your approach, or if you're trying to describe three different things, well, it'd be the furthest one away. So this one is spelled funny, looks funny, whatever. You just kind of learn it by itself. It's aquel, aquella, aquellos, and aquellas, and it still means that it's just further away, and you have the singular, masculine, feminine, singular, and plural, just like you have for the other ones. And when you don't know what gender the object is, masculine, feminine, singular, plural, or you're just using the word all by itself, you can use the word aquello. Aquello. So like, what is that thing over there, or whatever, then you can just say que es aquello. Also, the same thing happens with this, that, these, and those. Esto is when you don't know the gender. Eso is when you don't know the gender. Those can sometimes be confusing with ese and este, which are masculine forms. Generally, those look neutral because they have an E on the end instead of an O. But these kind of mess with your mind in that they kind of don't follow the rules with normal masculine endings about having the O on there. When you don't know the gender, it has an O. When you do know the gender, it's got an E on the end. And that was just the choice of whoever invented the language. It doesn't have a specific purpose or reason behind it, and these are the only words that have that singular um, confusion with the gender. So I apologize. But if you can learn them that way, then grand. So just remember, this and these have T's, that and those don't. Este and ese, like the close ones, this one and that one, those are the most important. And aquel is not nearly as common, but still exists. So you will need to know it for some of the exercises in this chapter, but it is not nearly as important as the other two, so just kind of keep that in mind. Ok, muy bien. Hasta pronto, clase. Adiós.